I used to think the only way to go forwards really was through pushing and forcing things, and it feels like that's one of the ways. Holy shit. Is there a fucking earthquake going on right now? Or is it thunder? Or an avalanche? Anyway, the Matrix had trained people in this kind of self-growth cycle to keep pushing, keep forcing, keep working harder, keep pushing past your limits, keep going until you have nothing left. Keep going even when you're tired. And lately, something I heard was that there's going to be this heavy force pushing down kind of on people as we go about our business and do things. It's going to be like slowing you down. And you're going to feel it. You're going to want to take breaks. Or you're just going to want to walk slower. You're going to want to go slower, take things slower. 144. And that number means cellular transformation, exponential cellular transformation through light alchemy. It's the frequency of the opening of the crown. Anyways, sort of something that I heard, that this force pushing down is going to cause many to feel it and react in different ways. You know, one can be through just acceptance of this slowing and perhaps even residual awakening coming from this because of the slowing and reflection that pushes you into. Or it can cause slowing without reflection, where one just numbs themselves and obsesses over getting the thing that they want until finally they can push and force and work and ignore all the hurt to obtain something egoic. 333. Or they really can just keep pushing and maybe get the thing, but at what cost to yourself? And the cost to yourself is always something to consider, because that there's a karmic debt that needs to be paid for working in a manner like that. And I used to feel bad. There's two birds flying together, twiddling away. They better not come any fucking closer. No, they're okay. Functioning out of the ego can be very difficult past a certain level of awakening. It can cause a lot of suffering. 444. And to uphold it is just too much. It's just something you can't really be bothered with anymore once you reach a certain level. And I used to be frustrated with myself because of these shortcomings, or because of not going fast enough, or these sorts of things. But honestly, until I feel that really, really strong pull or urge to do something, I just know that the rest is just kind of cellular healing and like self kind of exploration, reflection into heart centered healing. Whoa. I mean, once you open those energies of the heart, that's where all the real healing can take place. And you know, lately I've been wanting to really learn to express my truth without the fear, and working through those fears, asking us for assistance from angels as I'm working through those fears has helped me. Because when you're living in fear, any outcome from that is essentially going to continue to fabricate the lie and the illusion. And wouldn't you want to cycle quickly through these things? Wouldn't you rather... And you don't need to. It doesn't matter how fast you go. It doesn't. That's the whole point of this. But in saying that, when you do slow down, when it all comes in alignment, which it seems like there's a force pushing down, and I'm hearing that rumbling again. I don't know what it is, because there's not a cloud in the sky, only on the horizon. Maybe the thunder's coming from there. But more and more, I feel like we're gonna be pushed into this slowdown, and that's going to call forth this introspection that hopefully leads to aligned living, and living in alignment can bring you that real transformation. And when I say transformation, it's like you're going to a next level, and it may look slower initially, but then it goes like it's exponential, essentially. And the more that you do kind of align with this heart-centered energy, and you live from there, and you live through faith from there, to me it kind of feels like going to be able to live in more open alignment as well, not just in secret. You know, it's like these things, you're gonna be able to speak them truthfully and openly, knowing that when you do that, somehow, some way, it's creating space for the other person to do the same. It's like when you apologize first. When you apologize first, it creates the space for the other person to apologize, because then you're really showing where your heart is, and you're not trying to manipulate, and you're not really trying to, hold on to resentment. If you really wanted that thing, then you would apologize, you would say sorry. But if you didn't, then you just wouldn't apologize, and you wouldn't resolve that issue. That issue would remain unresolved. Or if you did resolve it and then you realized, well, hey, the only one I need to forgive is myself, then you could do that, and then you wouldn't even need to apologize, really, if that wasn't really something you felt called to. So tell me. $11.11. Peace out.